Shalom, shalom. I'd like to give our praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahawa, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Next up, I honor to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught me the truth. Peace, salutation to the brothers that's laboring in this word, all right, and believing this word in our righteousness and sincerity. I just want to say shalom, and shalom to the few sisters out here, all right, that believe in Yahawa, by Hashem, Yahawashi, and righteousness and sincerity. You know what I'm saying? I'm back out here once again, all right, prophesy the downfall of this world, man. All right, mainly, you know what I'm saying, America, because this is right here is the land of drawing waters, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, this is our land of slavery, man. You know what I'm saying? We're in the captivity over here, man. All right, and basically, you know what I'm saying, we discontinue from our heritage and many things, man. You know what I'm saying? Bloodshed is everywhere. All right, day by day, man. You know what I'm saying? We're being constantly oppressed, man, by our enemies, man. All right, got to go to work every day. You be tired, don't want to go, but if you don't want to go, you know what I'm saying, you want to be able to basically survive out here, man. Esau has set it up to basically where you work, all right, and then at the same time you subject to payments, right? But we understand through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi was set up anyways, man. All right, it was set up through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, all right, to go through the different things that we go through, all right. But we understand that soon to come is salvation is near for the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, man. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say what? Salvation is nearer than when we leap, man. All right. This book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 14. This book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 14. And it says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come," man. All right, so the gospel is being preached, man, across the four corners of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? To all nations, man, because at the same time, man, you know what I'm saying, we don't know who is who, man. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, at the end of the day, we understand, most of the time we can discern the spirit that someone is of the nation of Israel. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you can't go out off of the outward appearance, maybe you should say, man. That's why we go out and we speak to everybody, man. Whether they may look like an Edomite or they might look like a Moabite, all right? They might look like Ammon. All right, or whatever the case may be, they might look like as an actual, you know what I'm saying, a real heathen, as you used to say. But at the same time, their line could go back to being of the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? That's why we go out and preach the word to all nations, man, because we out here to give warning, man, as a prophet should do, man. You know what I'm saying? We that the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans know to come back to Yahawa Bashem Yahawashi, all right, before the great destruction. All right, and we also come out here to give warning to the heathens, man. All right, and let them know that for what they did to the Negroes, the Latinos, and Native Americans, and basically, you know what I'm saying, they're going into captivity, man. You know what I'm saying, they're going into slavery. All right, for everything that they did to the Negroes, the Latinos, and Native Americans, man, they're going to be our slaves, man. Because what it is, you know what I'm saying, these heathens, they come over here and they make easy money, man. You know what I'm saying, by basically, man, you know what I'm saying, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know what I'm saying, is poor, man. All right, don't basically really own anything. You know what I'm saying? These heathens could come over here, and also, man, going and back into slavery. All right, the Atlantic slave trade. All right, you know what I'm saying? You had Ham and them. All right, you had Elam and all them, man. They had us in slavery. All right, Persians and all them, man. And they come over here, man, and they sell you niggas everything that's abominable that you're not supposed to be doing, man. Right? They give you cigarettes, they give you pork, but you will never catch them doing such a thing. All right? Because at the end of the day, they know who the enemy is, man. They know that we are enemies, man. But at the end of the day, they know at the end of the day our ultimate enemy is these Edomites, man, the so-called Caucasians, man. All right? Because at the end of the day, they really hate you Negroes, Latinos, and you Native Americans, man. Contrary to popular belief, but we have to come out here and we have to give warning to basically, you know what I'm saying, to all nations, man. All right? Because we don't know, like I said, we don't know who is who. So at the end of the day, right, this also is, if you're spiritual, man, you already understand the scriptures, man. It's a cut too, man. You know, you got camps saying you can't deal with Edomite women, all right. But hey, but at the end of the day, how you supposed to know if because you got Israelites that look like Edomites. You know what I'm saying? So how you supposed to discern that person an Edomite or a Jake? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, that's a cut, man. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can have a concubine as a damn Edomite, man. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, they might go back to being Jake at the end of the day. So all these wavery doctrines that people come in with, you know what I'm saying the name don't matter. You know what I'm saying Esau can make it. You know what I'm saying? That, man, you know what I'm saying? That's all off, man. You know, the scriptures say what? Not to use the Lord's name in vain. So how and you got camps out here saying that you don't know the name. That doesn't make any sense, man. All right, the scriptures say also the name of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, is a strong tower, man. All right, this is back in the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come. When ye therefore shall see the abominable desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, hey, we understand the prophecies, we understand the parables, man, through the will and power of Yahawashi. All right, that's why Yahawashi through the Spirit, Lord willing, he has set us up to be prophets unto the people, man. All right, to actually give them warning, man, to let them know that it's about to be nation against nation, all right, kingdom against kingdom, all right, wars, all right, pestilence, all right, letting them know that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, all right. So we out here to preach the word and to give the people the warning, man. You know what I'm saying? Unto all nations, and then shall the end come, man. So hey, really, man, you know, we're across the four corners of the earth right now preaching the gospel of Yahawashi. All right, across the four corners of the earth. You can go to London, hell, you can go wherever, man. You know what I'm saying? Jamaica. All right, you're gonna find the prophets, man. You know what I'm saying? Florida, all right, South Carolina, North Carolina, wherever. You know, New York, most definitely. Because that's why elders and apostles are at. You know what I'm saying? And then what? The end is near, man. All right, the end come. All right, and that's when it's going. Prophecies is coming, man. Because we see the prophecies coming right now, man. You know what I'm saying? You got nation against nation. You got fires everywhere, earthquakes. All right. You know, the scriptures talk about those things, man. You know, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 7. Verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumor of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Yeah, you hear of wars and rumors of wars, you know, America going into Iran and all that, man. But hey, the end is not yet. You know, we got martial law to come. All right, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, all right, you women, y'all gonna be eating your kids in that day because famine is coming. All right. The prophets is not going to be nowhere to be found. RFID chip is a major prophecy that basically is going to come into play. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the Bible say, man. You know, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24. All right, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. So the Lord telling us basically, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't fear. All right, don't feel like you're in trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Yahawashi is going to have his elect back, man. All right, and it says, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All right, we heard about earthquakes. It's famines. All right, example, Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, you'll have your, you know, Jake. That's why the scripture say you can't put new wine in the old bottle, because you have Jake saying, well, that been in my time, brother. So how much more now? How much more back in the ancient prophets' time, man? You know, the prophets of old was written this about 2,000 years ago, man. They even was talking about the great day of Yahawashi's coming, man. Of Yahawa, beginning of Yahawashi coming, man. Just to say, you know what I'm saying? So what more now? You know, we know that this right here is generation Z, man. You know, this has got to be the last generation, man. All right, because look at it. You know, people barely could breathe. You know what I'm saying? The air fucked up. The animals fucked up. They dying at a mass. The people minds fucked up, just like at Sodom and Gomorrah, and you know all type of pestilence. People got all type of diseases, right? Man, this got to be it, man. You know what I'm saying? The beginning stages of World War III is on the end, so we know, man. At the end of the day, what time we in, man? You know, earthquakes. All right, what it was an earthquake, Shalaki. I can't remember what actually country it was in. All right, Puerto Rico. I believe it was in Puerto Rico when they had that massive earthquake, man. All right, well, a couple of weeks ago, like last week or so. So at the end of the day, man, hey, shit is getting real, man. You know, and verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you. So that's how we know, like, Yahawashi Shai, because at the end of the day, the only ones that really can understand this word is the elect. So when you reading this Bible, you got to understand that the words right here is written for it's written to let all the nations know about their judgment, but only the elect is really going to get the true knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. So the Lord is letting us know, like, some of us actually going to be afflicted, man. The Lord letting us know some of us is going to actually die for believing in Yahawashi Shai. So like, basically, you know, you got a lot of people out here like, oh, we about to go into World War III, we about to kill us all. No. Yahawashi, yeah, that's true. We about to go into World War III, but Yahawashi Shai is a man of his word. Because once you start seeing the prophets start getting out the streets, some of the prophets start being mistreated, killed, all right. You start seeing the RFID chip, all right, come into play, all right, and you know all those things, man. All right, at a full because the RFID chip, the mark of the beast is already here. But when everybody start having to take it, you might have to start going to your local National Guard or to your local hospitals or whatever the case may be, man. We letting you know that RFID chip is the mark of the beast, man. All right, and we letting you know if you take the RFID chip, all right, Yahawashi Shai is liable. He's going to destroy you. I'm talking about liable. He's going to destroy you if you take the RFID chip, man. All right. But at the end of the day, before all these things come, before the actual missiles actually dissolve this place, all right, we're gonna go and it's gonna be nations against nations, neighbors against neighbors, friends, families, all right, turn each other in on each other, man. All right, basically, if you believe in this truth, you might have somebody that's in your family, all right, that knows that you're in this truth, all right. Esau might know, he might go to them and try to get them to basically turn you in, all right. You might be, you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, man, that's just like, well, I like to, you know, I watch First 48 a lot, so I always just reside back to that. Like when somebody do a killing or something, what Esau do? Esau go to the family member and try to get them to snitch. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know what I'm saying? Not we not like that now, because those niggas on First 48 is wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try to take us down for just preaching the Bible. That's it. You see what I'm saying? All we do is just come out here and just preach words. Just open the Bible and read, and you're going to have these dummies out here going to come up and try to make it seem like we bad people, man. All right? Well, all we doing is just come out here is to give the people warning, man. But just using the, you know what I'm saying, just using the basically example, man. Meaning these higher up elites, man, these FBI agents, these FBI agents and shit, you know what I'm saying? They're going to go to people that know you and whatnot and try to rat you out, man, as you should say, man. All right? Because you should say what we're going to be afflicted. All right, and it says, Matthew chapter 24, verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows, which basically, you know, when these things start really happening, coming to a full effect, all right, like martial law, and you can't go from one city to the next, and the RFID chip is fully in play, and you know what I'm saying, implemented, not in play, fully implemented, and neighbors turning on each other and whatnot, man, you know, you know what I'm saying, you know it's going to get real, man, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, all these so-called white people that's riding around, man, thinking everything is good, thinking everything is great, all right? They're going to go into captivity, man. So everything that they did to the Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans, man, they can ride around, have fun, all right? But everything on a damn golf cart, all right? But at the end of the day, man, they're going to have to pay for everything that they did to the Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans, man, all right? Let me see, going back to all these being the beginning of sorrows, man. You know what I'm saying? You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right? Y'all about to starve to death. All right? Y'all not going to know y'all maker because y'all don't want to turn to y'all maker, man. Here it is, we come out here and we preach the words of Yahawashi, Yahawashi. All right, what y'all do? Y'all ride around, y'all fan y'all hand, y'all think that we crazy. All right, y'all think that we don't got the truth, man. Different things like that, man. You know, people come in here, come in the midst of true prophets and try to scramble up the real prophecy, man. You know, changing up the word, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why at the end of the day, how about Shemi Yahawashi is gonna bring everything that's into light at the end of these last few days, seconds, and times, man. All right. If you don't really truly believe in the doctrine that Yahawa Shemi Yahawashi has set up through the will and power of Yahawa Shemi Yahawashi, all right. Start with the elders and apostles of great millstone. If you're going against the elders and apostles of great millstone, man, because the Lord has set them up. So if you're going against them, man, you might as well watch yourself, bro. All right, you better repent, bro. Point blank, period. Because that's who the Lord has set up, man. Okay, the Lord has set up the prophets of the elders and apostles of great millstone to teach us the way, man. All right, of Yahawa Shemi Yahawashi, man. But you got people, man. They, you know what I'm saying? They talk shit and all type of stuff, man. You know, this is the book of Romans, chapter 11. And, matter of fact, I'm just go to 9 because I was gonna go to 7 about how the election basically can't get the truth, but I'm gonna go to verse 9 real quick. And David said, "Let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back always, man." You know what I'm saying? So basically, man, that's curses upon the nation of Israel. Basically, that's basically wishing for y'all downfall, man. David basically said, don't let them get the truth. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Jeremiah was like delivering them up to the famine. You see what I'm saying? So delivering them up to the famine, man. You know what I'm saying? Like starved and the death. This, that, you know what I'm saying? Don't let them get the word, man. Don't let them get the understanding of Yahawashi, man. All right? Because they're not worthy, man. All right? They're like swine. This is the book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 9. And David said, "Let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense to them. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back away." All right? Hey, let it be darkened, man. All right? Because we know the nation of Israel can really see, man. All right? Spiritually dark. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Can't hear the words, man. All right? Hey, and that's happening, man. You see all these cars riding around. You see people walking by. But they do think they're inquiring what I'm saying, or what the men of the Lord saying across the four corners of the earth that was ordained by Yahawa Shemi Yahawashi. You know? Make sure it's straight. Yeah. You think they're inquiring on what we saying? Hell no. They don't care about what we saying, man, because why? Yahawa Shemi Yahawashi has blinded them from not seeing. Matter of fact, I'm just go ahead and read it, man. This is the book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 7. "What then Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for, with the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded," man. See, the rest were blinded, man. So they're not going to understand the truth, man. Going back into the parable in the book of Matthew, man, it was like, why, roughly paraphrasing, why do you give them, why the mystery of the kingdom of heaven is for you to know the mysteries, man? And basically for them, it's not even given for them to know, you know? Book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 1, and it says, "The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain," all right, "exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, and then they go into the gates of the nobles." And we lifting up a banner, which is the Bible, man. All right, amongst the governments, man. We shaking the hand. And basically when you shaking the hand, it's basically just letting you know basically you're in trouble for all the damn things that you have done, man. And then how about Shemi Yahawashi is gonna get you Edomites, get you higher up elites. All right? For doing all the rape, robbery, and murder, and then setting up a kingdom off of bloodshed, and then you deceive the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans by giving them gifts, by giving them cars, by giving them jobs, all right, by letting them retire when they damn near 70 years old, man, all right? That's what the so-called white man do, man. You know, because why he's a devil, man. You know, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. All right, surely oppression make a wise man mad. See what I'm saying? Hey, cause we wise, bro. Cause we mad, man. We see all the homosexuality, the bestiality. We see the pride of people. You know. Hey, I work with this. I work with this Israelite, man. You know what I'm saying? This Jake, and basically she was like, she only date. She said she only date basically like the Northern Kingdom, and you should say she only date like Issachar and Peruvians and stuff like that. Ephraim. She basically said she don't date like the darker nations, as you want to say, right? And she Jamaican her damn self. She dark. She down just the same color as me. And I asked her, I was like, well, you know, being funny, you know, me being in the truth through the will and power of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well. You know what I'm saying? It made me mad a little bit, but I was like, well, fuck it. They just destroy it for lack of knowledge. But then I was like, why you don't date like black boys? Like this hoe gave me she gave me the answer and said she got standards. So basically you trying to say if you're a darker person, she trying to say that you don't got standards. You see what I'm saying? But she's saying basically, you know what I'm saying, if you a little like Ephraim, because you know Ephraim is a cake unturned. You know what I'm saying? Basically, she's trying to say if you ain't like them, she said she got standards. So basically, she's trying to say she don't like being around darker skinned people, man. You know what I'm saying? And all the so-called white people going into slavery for what they did to the Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans, man. All right, they can ride up and down the street. All right, think everything is funny and good, man. But at the end of the day, they're going into slavery, man. You know, but Shalaki. But yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, me fucking with her mind and shit. I'm like, why you don't talk to black dudes? She say she got standards. So that right there, that's why we know that this place got to be destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and the gift destroyeth the heart. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit, man. Hey, it's better. It's a good thing that America is about to end, man, than us being in the beginning of this hellhole, being in the beginning of this world. We understand that this eon is about to go down. Esau rulership, man. That's a good thing. And that's it better, man. That's because we about to be at relaxation. We about to be basically, what's the word for it? Worry free. And you should say we ain't about to be worrying, we ain't about to be stressing no more, because we about to be in the kingdom of heaven, where Yahawashi has set us up to be. You know what I'm saying? And it says, the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. So, hey, the scripture say, woe to them that lost patience. All right, don't be proud and be like, oh, the Lord not coming. Oh, y'all been talking about RFID chip. Or where is that? You know, basically scoffing, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, be lowly, man. You know what I'm saying? Wait patiently, man. Wait upon the Lord, man. You know? Hey, the scriptures also say what? The Lord said, wait upon him, what? Until he rise to the prey. You see? The Lord said, wait upon him until he rise to the prey, man. You know, because really, man, you know, you got Jake want to go out here off their own minds, man, but and then we got to wait upon the Lord, man. This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion. In Zion, basically the monument, which consists of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And we should spiritually blowing the trumpet, basically with our voices, man. Because you know a trumpet is what a loud playing instrument. But we blowing it, even though the scriptures say preaching to all the basically to all the different nations, but predominantly this Bible for salvation. Salvation is for the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But like we say, you can look like a heathen, even though salvation is not for the actual Chinese. Salvation is not for the actual African. All right, we're not African. All right, we Hebrews. All right, salvation is damn sure is not for Esau. But even though that you're gonna have the heathens, all right, in our kingdom, basically being servants forever. But see, the thing about the Caucasians, the Edomites, they're E, as just the E. The thing about E, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna work hard, all right, and then after 1,000 years, they're gonna be exterminated. All right, that's the difference. See, the heathens, they're gonna be, all right, you know what I'm saying, basically being servants, basically forever. But at least they're not gonna be. They're gonna be have their own land and everything, but at least they're not gonna be like Esau. All right, point blank, period. They're not gonna be like the Caucasian race, man. Because basically, you know what I'm saying, all the Caucasian race did was rape, rob, and murder, man, and brought forth lies. And the scriptures say they're gonna be off the planet of the earth, man. All right, forever, forever, ever. All right, but this book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 1, and it says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, a sound and alarm in my holy mountain. Man. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahawa, by Hashem Yahawashi, cometh, for it is nigh at hand, man." All right, Yahawa, by Hashem Yahawashi, hey, this day is about to come, all right? And spiritually, we know that's why people trembling. That's why people on social media going crazy. People talking war talk and all that, man, talking about different things. But it's just basically how about Shem Yahawashi is stirring up their minds, man, to basically fear. All right, but the Lord tell the elect not to fear. You see, because like the scripture, you know, only the elect is going to understand this truth. So when this Bible right now, you know what I'm saying. So when the Bible say don't fear, the Lord is talking to the elect, man. All right, because 2/3 is going to be in scare mode. All right, Shalaki. They're gonna be scared in that day. The hardest dude in your block, all right, that's always robbing and killing and stealing and doing the prideful women that think they can't be brought low. All right, she might be making $5,000 a damn month. All right, her money gonna get stripped away from her, man. And guess who's gonna do it? These Edomites, man. They're gonna take these higher up governments are gonna take you people money out the ATM machines. They're gonna shut down the banks. They're gonna take the food away from you. All right, they're gonna do everything, man. All right, and this place right here is gonna be basically burnt up, man. All right, this place is gonna burn in an hour. That says the Lord. That says the Bible, man. All right, this is the book of Joel, chapter 2, and I'm gonna say verse 2. A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and of deep darkness, man. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. You people gonna be in a confused state of mind, not gonna know what to do. Y'all gonna be bugging out. All right, this the time that the scriptures say that we coming in. Basically, it's about to be a time that never had actually ever happened, man. You know what I'm saying? The time that we about to go in is about to be worse than 9/11, worse than slavery. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. Because it's about to be a time like no other, right? This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. See, ain't nothing about to be like this day, man. You know what I'm saying? And it says, it's also even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Only a remnant, all right? A remnant is basically going to be saved out of Jacob's trouble, man. All right? And that's the elect, all right? Because 2/3 basically is going to destroy it, man. Everything that they did to what? The Negroes, the Latinos, and Native Americans. Right? Because all they did is what? They raped, they robbed, they murdered us. All right? They looked at us like we was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? All right? But at the end of the day, that's ultimately, all right, what happened to the Israelites. All right? They got raped, robbed, and murdered, man. All right? But until the elect, man, all right, starting with the prophets, man, as you say. All right, the prophets basically was spit on. The prophets was murdered, as you should say. All right. So at the end of the day, man. All right. Only a remnant basically is going to be saved. Why? Because they believed in Yahawa by Shem Yahawashi. You see what I'm saying? And it says, okay, and it says, I'm going to verse 3, Joel chapter 2. Verse 3, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Eden, before them and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them. You know what I'm saying? And the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses. And as horsemen, so shall they run. All right, going into the nuclear missiles. All right, they're gonna run like horses, man. It's gonna look like a fucking race, man, with these missiles about to go off, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the noise of the chariots on the top of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people sat in battle array. Before their face the people shall be much pain, all faces shall gather blackness. They shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. So when those missiles are shot off, they're not going to touch each other. They're not going to collide in each other. All right, the missile is basically shot off. All right, they're going to hit wherever Yahawashi ordained for the nuclear missiles to hit. All right, and the fire is going to basically devour before them. All right, and it's going to burn them. All right, it's going to burn the people. If you're not of the elect, all right. If you're not of the elect, all right, basically, all right, the fire. If you're not of the elect, the fire is going to get you, man. Matter of fact, let me go back to. Let me go back to Jeremiah real quick. 30 verse 7 real quick. Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, that he shall be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass in the day, said the Lord of hosts, thou wilt break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. But they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Therefore fear not thou not, O servant Jacob. Why the Lord didn't say fear the whole world? He's talking about the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because Jacob had the 12 sons. All right? Said the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. Ultimately, the nation of Israel is going to go into the kingdom of heaven, but the nuclear missiles also is going to basically hit. Also, the nuclear missiles is going to hit 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. All right, but on the elect, all right, the election, which is going back to Romans 11 chapter, the ones who are obtaining it, all right, if they are part of the elect, all right, because many are called, few are chosen, but you got the election within the elect. They're the ones that's going to be saved, all right, the 144,000, all right. Matter of fact, in the remnant, right? Let me see here. I'm flowing through the spirit. Book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 3, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. All right, so basically, this earth, the nuclear missiles and stuff ain't gonna basically be hit this place until the elect, all right, be sealed, all right, the elect be saved. Which, like we say, we feel like the elect is already being sealed, man, through the Spirit, but we don't know, all right. And it says, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. All right. Of course, you got more than 144,000 Negroes or more than 144,000 Mexicans, but only a elect is going to come out. Only 144,000 come out of you know what I'm saying? Of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Right? All right. Watch this. And it says, of the tribe of Judah was sealed 12,000. Right? So each tribe, right, of the Mexicans, you're going to get 12,000. You know what I'm saying? Of the Negroes, you're going to get 12,000. All right? And all the way up to the 144,000, all right, in the remnant. And it says, of the tribe of Judah, which sealed the Negroes, 12,000. Of the tribe of Reuben, all right, you got Reuben, which is Seminole Indians, all right, All right, they're 12,000, man. All right, and it says of the tribe of Gad, all right, which is the Native American Indians, all right, is 12,000. All right, of the tribe of Asher, we're still what? 12,000. Colombia to Uruguay, all right. Shalakia. And it says of the tribe of Naphtalium were still 12,000. If you look at Naphtalium Valley, Argentinian Chileans, all right, 12,000. Of the tribe of Manasseh was still 12,000, which is the Cubans, all right, was still 12,000, man, all right. And of the tribe of Simeon was still 12,000, man. So Simeon would be the Dominicans, man. They're going to be delivered too, all right. And it says of the tribe of Zabulon was still 12,000, man. All right, Guatemanian and Panamanian, all right. And of the tribe of Joseph was still 12,000. And of the tribe of Benjamin was still 12,000, all right. And you got Ephraim, all right. And you got Manasseh and all them, all right. Came what? 12,000, man, all right. And it's all the way down to Issachar, which would be the 144,000, all right. After this, I beheld and lo, a great multitude, which no man can number, of all nations and kindreds and people. The tongues stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our power, which sitteth upon the throne and to the Lamb. And see, you got people that get messed up over that, but they still Israelites, man. All those great tongues and nations, different nations, all right, they still came from the tribe of the seed of Abraham to Isaac and all the way to Jacob, man. All right. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, Shalaki, that's just what it is, man. All right. Let's get the book of Revelation, chapter Revelation chapter 13. I want to get. Because we in the book, we in prophecy, man. This book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark of the name or the beast, or the number of his name. Here is the wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for is the number of a man, and his number is 636, man. All right, it's gonna cost all. It's going into the mark of the beast, man. RFID chip, man. All right, both small, great. All right, rich. All right, poor, free, bond, whether you're in jail or whatever the case may be, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna basically, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna cause all, man. You know what I'm saying? The Revelation chapter 13, and it says, verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark of the name of the beast, or the number of his name, man. All right, and basically what I'm saying, that's Esau, these higher up elites, man. They about to bring an RFID chip onto the people, man. And if you take the RFID chip, man, you're going to be destroyed, man. All right, because you didn't kept faith in Yahawashi, man. All right, watch this. This book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 7, and it says, the lion is come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is going forth from his place to make the land desolate, and thy city shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. All right? So the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. So you people like, oh, he came for the Gentiles. Nah, bro. He came. The actual Gentiles, like the actual Chinese, our actual enemies, like the Africans, yeah, the Lord is about to destroy them. But you got people that actually look like the Gentiles, man. Or you can have, you know what I said, before we came into truth, we was in the Gentile state of mind, man. You know, we call ourselves black, African, Muslim, whatever the case may be, man. We was in a Gentile state of mind. We didn't know our true history, man, all right? But the Yahawashi, hey, he said he's on his way, man. He's about to come back and destroy our enemies, man. This is the book of Jeremiah. This is why basically how we kind of became Gentiles from Yahawashi. And it says, book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4, and thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. And that going during slavery when they was beating us, robbing and murdering us. You know what I'm saying? They took our inheritance away. They took the name from us and all, man. But that's ultimately through the power of Yahawashi on why that did happen, man. You know what I'm saying? But Jeremiah even know that way. He was going to discontinue from his heritage. You know what I'm saying? That way, Yahawashi gave him. And now see, Jeremiah knew who he was. You see what I'm saying? So how can Jeremiah discontinue from his heritage, man? Showing you that such thing as reincarnation, that Jeremiah is going to be back in these last few days, seconds, and times, maybe calling himself black or colored, all right, whatever the case may be. He was going to be on this land in these few days, seconds, and times. And also, as the prophets, they understood the word clearly, man. They knew they was going to come back in these last few days, seconds, and times, man. That's why they say, woe is me if I do not preach the gospel, and so on and so forth, man. Who shall deliver me in the times of trouble? Idris and all of them said that, man. So what? They knew they were going to be back in these last few days, seconds, and times, man. Jeremiah knew he was going to discontinue from his heritage, all right? Elijah knew he was going to come back, and so on and so forth, man. All right, so you got some of the prophets that's here, all right? They're not in the spiritual world and coming back with Yahawashi to bring destruction to this place, because they're going to be risen first and crowned it first. But if they're not, you know what I'm saying? But you got prophets of old that's here today, man. All right. How do we know? Because Yahawashi has revealed us the secrets. Okay. Which, you know, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to get the understanding of the words of the Lord. Only elect. This book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. Surely Yahweh thy power, surely Yahweh thy power will do nothing, but he revealed the secret to the servants of prophecy. It's a secret. And we got the understanding, man. We got the puzzle, we got the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. All right? Why? Because Lord willing, we the prophets, man. That's why we able to tell you missiles is written in the Bible. The RFID chip is the mark of the beast. Esau is the devil. We able to tell you the name. All right. Obviously, it's a secret. If you got people that don't know the name, who's saying Christ, all right, when they got Hebrew names and this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? It's a secret. But they don't believe in the RFID chip, or they believe, you know what I'm saying, different things, man. Nobody know the name, you know what I'm saying? All right, hey, that must be obviously, you know what I'm saying? It's a secret. You know what I'm saying? The prophets, all right, that the Lord has ordained is going to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna know the truth, man. So, that's just point blank, period. Let me see here. Matthew 26 and 41. And it says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. So we watch and we pray, man, that we don't enter into temptation. All right, that the RFID chip don't defeat us. All right, that we don't give up and say, all right, Esau, all right, you got me. All right, don't be tempted to whatever the case may be, man. You know, whatever the case may be, man. Let's Matthew 26 and 41, and it says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. All right, the spirit, we want to do those things. We want to do what Yahawashi say do. All right, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, hey, the flesh is, you know what I'm saying, is weak, man. You know, the flesh, you know what I'm saying, this flesh is as filthy as all can be, man. All right, and you know what I'm saying, this flesh will get you what? Destroyed, man. You You know what I'm saying? Um, let's get the book of Joel. Before I go to Joel, let me get yeah, book of Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4. And the Lord Yahawa said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity, man. Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark. All right? Which mark is what? Dua, exempt from judgment. And began at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house, man. All right? The ones that sighing and crying would be the elect, man. All right? Because, you know, for us sighing and crying, people going to be mad at us. People going to try to kill us. They're going to say, oh, y'all hateful. But all we doing is sighing and crying to the Lord, like, Lord, put us in a better position. We don't want to see homosexuals no more. We don't want nobody having sex changes, man. You know, here it is, you might think you're dealing with a female, but it's actually a male. We don't want to deal with stuff, people having sex with animals, people being prideful and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And all different type of things, man. You know what I'm saying? We sign and crying to the Lord for all the wickedness that goes on, man. But at the end of the day, you got 2/3, man. They don't want to sign and cry to the Heavenly Father, man. All right, that's why they're gonna be destroyed, man. All right, they love this place. They think this basically, you know what I'm saying? They think that this is a paradise. And you should say, man, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? This is not paradise, man. You know, this is another day in hell, man. All right. So we, you know what I'm saying? We be waiting for this place to be destroyed, man. All right. And the Lord told the angels, man, don't, you know, the death angels, man, don't spare them either, man. Old, young. Because the little Tay-Tay and little John, they bad as hell, man. They stealing from you, taking your wallet, they busting your glass, throwing rocks at you, and all different, talking back to the parents, man. All right. So these kids out here is bad, man. You know, that's why they're gonna be destroyed, man. And ultimately, you know, because probably said they did in their past life because there's such thing as reincarnation, man. All right. Anybody that perishes ain't, you know what I'm saying? They're innocent, as you should say. We are worthy of death, man. We all fall short of the glory of the Yahawashi Yahawashi. All right. But we ready to begin at the sanctuary of the Yahawashi Yahawashi. Which is this right here, you know what I'm saying? Is this the church? It begins here, man. You know what I'm saying? Us waking up the elect. Building the house of David, man. All right, ultimately to Yahawashi Yahawashi, man. You know what I'm saying? And for us basically to be worthy to escape from judgment, man. All right, to be basically, you know what I'm saying, to be delivered out of this hellhole, man. All right, because we waiting for Yahawashi Yahawashi to deliver the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, man. All right, out of this bullshit. All right, people believing the earth is flat. You know, it's all type of madness that goes on out here, man. People eating abominable foods and everything. Everything about this place is poison, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we're waiting for Yahawashi Yahawashi to destroy this place, man. All right? We want Yahawashi Yahawashi to destroy this place, man. All right? Because this place is what? It's wicked. See what I'm saying? This book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 4. And it says, and Yahawa said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry upon for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. So that we doing. We are sighing and crying to the Lord. Lord, please come get us from these prideful people. All right? These people that think they know something, they don't know a damn thing. All right? Please deliver us from these out of the hands of our enemies. All right, Esau the wicked. All right, these heathens, man. All right, they stink ass stories, man. All right, and everything else, man. You know what I'm saying? Please deliver us from being in the face of these Edomites that basically fucking. I seen something on social media, right? You had 3 Edomites And they poured the milk in the cereal in one Edomite mouth, and then the other Edomite, she got the spoon and dig in the other Edomite mouth, and then started eating it. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking crazy, man. Riding around prideful as hell, man. Fucking devils, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, that's pride. You know what I'm saying? That's nasty as hell, man. That's why we ask the Lord. That's why we like, man, we even prophets of old said they wouldn't even put a dog next to them. These Edomites, man. You know what I'm saying? That's damn shame, bro. Let me see. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel. And that's what we do, man. We come out here to speak into the house of Israel, man. All right? Cry loud, spare not. And we eating up the words. All right? That's why the book of Habakkuk, the second chapter, they say basically run, man. We run, we want to tell everybody, but once you get seasoning into the truth, you know, you be like, you tell them once or twice, you be like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? You stop casting my pearls to swine, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they're going to know that a prophet has been among them, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the book of Psalms 37 to 28. Book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 28. It says, For Yahawa loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. The righteous shall inherit the land, and dwell therein forever, man. Hey, 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 the righteous basically, you know what I'm saying, like the scriptures say, man, it's going to be cut off, man. All right? Hey, that's his point blank period, man. And it's talking about, you know, hey, Shalaki, it say the wicked is going to be cut off, but basically the righteous is going to inherit the land, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, at the end of the day, man, hey, if you righteous, and at the end of the day, if you are the elect, man, you know what I'm saying? Point blank period, man. Yahawashi is with you, man. You know what I'm saying? If Yahawashi is with you, who could be against you? But he said, wait, the wicked is going to be cut off, man. You know what I'm saying? And basically, going to be prevailed for judgment, all right? The wicked, which is Esau. And, the Lord said, amongst the people I found what? Wicked men, all right? This book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 28. For the Lord loveth judgment. So the Lord loved the killer for making them alive and make judgment. People get in accidents, whatever the case may be, somebody gets shot, all right? That's all the Lord is doing, man. And forsake him not his saints. But he ain't going to do that to his saints, man. All right, which consists of the elect, as you said, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The Lord ain't gonna forget about them. The Lord gonna have our back, you know. I'm part of that. I don't know, but at the end of the day, just because you die on the side doesn't mean that you was forsaken by Yahawashi. All right, because the Lord say something that's gonna have to basically be taken down by the enemy on this side. All right, and it says they are preserved forever, and we still preserved, man. The Lord say, fear not him who killed the body, all right, but fear him who killed the body and the soul, man, all right? But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. Who's the seed of the wicked? Esau, man, all right? Esau is going to be cut off forever, man, all right? And it says the righteous shall inherit the land, man. Talking about to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And we're going to be there forever, man. The righteous is going to be in the land forever, man, okay? Watch this. The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1, precept. For Yahawa by Hashem Yahawashi will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel, man. That's who the Lord going to choose, man. All right, the nation of Israel. He's going to have mercy on us and set them in their own land. See, precept. The Lord going to put Jacob, which consists of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in your own land. And the strangers, all right, talking about the Gentiles, as you should say, the ones who actually, I mean, you know what I'm saying, the ones that look like the Gentiles, look like, you know what I'm saying, the heathen nations, but actually at the end of the day, they are Israelites. Because they see going back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, because they're going to look like strangers to us. Like, oh, word, no, you part of us. You know what I'm saying? And it says, shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors, man. And we're gonna rule over our oppressors, man. We're gonna get our enemies, man. All right, we're gonna have them what as slaves, man. Thus said the Lord. That says the Bible, man. All right, because what? Guess what? We had to go through it. You know what I'm saying? We had to go through slavery, discontinuing from our heritage, getting beat. You know what I'm saying? This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 2. I have loved you, said the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? All right, so that's what the nation of Israel, basically, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? They asked the Lord, like, how you love us, Lord, and we on the bottom, or we don't got much, we still got the curses on us. The Lord said, he have loved us, man, all right? And it says, he says, what? Not Esau, Jacob's brother? Because they like, look at Esau. Esau living delicious. These so-called Caucasians living lovely, man. They on the beaches. They don't have to really worry about paycheck to paycheck. It seems like the Lord is blessing them. And then, Jake be like, the Lord ain't really loving us. That's why you have Jake say, I don't really believe in the Bible. It was tampered with. But you got to have the full knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, man, to understand that this word brings you comfort to Yahawashi, man. All right? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau. Let's read it again. And it says, was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord? Yet I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Now, how was America established, man? Off of rape, robbery, and murder, man. People forget about that because of the gifts, because they got cars, they got money. But we understand this land was built off of witchcraft, bro. All right? And the day, Yahawashi say he hates Esau, man. Which Esau would consist of you so-called Caucasians, man. All right? For everything, all the rape, rob, and murder that y'all did to the Negroes, the Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right? Yahawashi is going to bring a recompense for you. All right? And the Lord said he hate Esau, man. All right? And he said, and he laid his mountains and heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. So Yahawashi is going to lay the rulership of these Edomites down, man. All right? They think everything's good, but at the end of the day, these so-called Caucasians, they're nothing but deceivers, man. All right? They hate you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Is it crazy that predominantly of the Negroes, it's like this. Predominantly of these people right here on this sign, right, they're in the slums and they're in the ghettos, all right? But when you look at the Edomites, all right, the Caucasians, or you look at the Chinese, you look at the Japanese, they're living good, man. They come over here from their countries. They come and they set up shop. They come over here and get their gas stations. They get their hotels. All right. They bring their fake jewelry in the middle of the malls. All right. They're actually the enemies of the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans. All right. Which the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans is the children of Israel. They're the real Hebrews of the Bible, man. All right. And the Lord said what? He's gonna lay this land desolate, man. Which this land, all right, is inhabited right now by the devils, man. All right, these Edomites, man. All right, because all they did, the whole land of America was built off of rape, robbery, and murder. All right, but people, they want to forget that. They want to be like, nah, brother, forget that, man. It was back in the days, man. But that was not long ago. So the Lord said a recompense is coming to these Edomites. The Lord said a recompense is coming to the heathens. Okay. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. Which the saints, which consists of the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, man. All right? Starting with the elect, man. We patiently waiting to take these Edomites out of their rulership, man. We patiently waiting to put them into captivity, all right, before what they did to us, man, all right? And the Lord say, he that leads into captivity. So the Lord say, if you put one people into slavery, the Lord said, what? You're going to go into slavery, man, all right? And that's just point blank period, man. The Lord said, what? Here's the patience. The Lord said what? Here's the patience and the faith of what? The saints, man. All right? So the kingdom of heaven All right, going back to what, Isaiah the 14th chapter, man, when we're going to bring them and they're going to be who captives we were, all right, they're going to be our slaves, man, all right, which is if you're now the part of the nation of Israel, man, all right. This is the book of, let me see, this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1, and it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me. All right? And what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahawa answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that readeth it, man. The vision is plain, man. The vision is plain upon tables, man. That's why when we heard this truth, man, we was able to run and we was able to read it, man. All right? Because we understand these scriptures, man. And we understand what? When the scriptures talk about the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, all right? The Lord talk about the mark of the beast being an RFID chip. The Lord talk about World War III. The Lord talk about martial law. The Lord talk about famine, earthquakes, man, all right? That's what's coming to this world, man. Earthquakes, famines, death, destruction, fire, man, all right? And also a great deliverance for the Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans, man, all right? A great deliverance is coming by the chariots of the Lord, man. Why you think our ancestors used to sing swing low, sweet chariot, man? Because the chariots is coming to deliver us out of here, man. See, our ancestors, right? They knew about the truth. They knew about the chariots, all right? They knew that we was going to come and discontinue from our heritage, okay? They knew that what? That it was going to be a great destruction. They knew that we was going to basically come back in these last few days, seconds, and times. We was going to, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, at the end of the day, our ancestors, they couldn't do nothing about it, man. All right? Because it's prophecy. It's prophecy, man. And we in these last few days, seconds, and times, all right, to understand the prophecy, man. The words of the Lord, all right, is being revealed, man. All right, the book of the Bible is unsealed, man. All right, and we understand that the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, all right, is the real children of Israel, man. All right, contrary to popular belief, man. All right, they have been lied to by calling themselves black, colored, African, Haitians, Jamaicans, man. Y'all the real children of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, man. And y'all got to come back to the Lord, man, before this place be destroyed, man. All right? Come out of this place, you know? And it says, matter of fact, let me go real quick to Micah chapter 2 and 10. And it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction, man. So you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans need to come out of this place, man. Your mindset, man. Spiritually, man. All right, it's polluted, man, and it's going to get you destroyed, man. Thinking you could be two men could be together. Thinking two women could be together. You know, robbing, murdering, man. All right, the lies that's been told into this place, man. All right, the Most High Yahawashi is not with this place, man. All right, and the Lord said He's going to destroy this place, man. All right, but you know, hey, you know, Jake got to see everything to believe it. You know, but when they see those missiles in the air, you know, then that's what they're gonna believe. This book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from the heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen. Is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the whole of every foul spirit, and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. The Lord said that this place is falling, and there's a bunch of hateful people out here, man. You know? Hey, at the end of the day, the so-called Edomites, as known as so-called Caucasians, man, all right, they truly hate you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Hey, history tell you that, all right? Look at how New York was built. Look at how Florida was built, all right? Look at how the whole world was built, man. The whole world was built off of rape, robbery, and murder of the Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans, man. And they want to bat an eye at it. They want to say, forget about it, brother. You know what I'm saying? That happened a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But according to the scriptures, all right, the Lord said that our enemies is going to have to suffer what they've done to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know? Matter of fact, let me get Revelation 13:9 again, man. All right? because you got Esau walking by and whatnot, and we're gonna let them hear it, man. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. All right? We are, like we say, he that leadeth into captivity, which captivity, for people that don't know, is slavery, all right? They're going to go into captivity, man, point blank, period. Hey, these so-called Caucasians, they got old money, man. Which, why you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in the slums and in the hood and don't own anything, all right? You don't own any Walmarts. You don't own any Dollar Generals, all right? You don't own anything on the beach, all right? And at the end of the day, guess who faces on a dollar bill when you get paid every 1st and 15th? It's Benjamin Franklin, George Washington. They was all slave owners, you dummies. All right? So at the end of the day, you people work all hard just to satisfy your oppressor, man. And his people, man. All right? But the Lord said that these so-called Caucasians and these heathens, man, all right, they're going into slavery, man. All right? And after 1,000 years, they're going to be destroyed off the face of the earth, man. Talking to the Edomites, man. But at the end of the day, if you a heathen, man, hey, guess what, man? You're going to have your own land, but you're still going to be under us, man. And we still going to have a foot upon y'all necks, man. Let me get on the book of Isaiah, chapter 14. All right? I got the spirit and hitting me, man. The Wadi Yahawashi. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities, man. Hey, the Lord said prepare slaughter, all right, for these Edomites, man, all right, for the iniquity of their fathers, man, because we know how this place is built, off of bloodshed, robbery, deceit, man, all right, so they won't rise and keep building World Trade Center, so they won't rise and keep building apartments, so they won't rise and keep building stores, or building a new Yahawa, or building a new 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? They basically want to do that stuff, man, all right? In this book, Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21, prepare slaughter, all right, for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the world with cities, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, at the end of the day, man, the Lord said prepare slaughter for our enemies, man. And that's what's coming, man, all right? And then guess what? Great deliverance is coming to the Negroes and Latinos and the Native Americans, man, all right? And that's why I wanted to get in that. Let me get the book of Hebrews, 11th chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to close it out. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, man, because we all got to have faith in these last few days, seconds, and times that the Lord is going to deliver us out of this hellhole. That he's about to bring a great destruction to this place. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For it, the elders obtained a good report. Through faith we understand the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. All right? Hey, we don't see Yahawashi right now. No man has seen the Father, but really, Yahawa. Yahawashi. Nobody has seen Yahawa but Yahawashi. But we haven't walked Yahawashi right now, but we believe in him. We believe in the angels, man. We believe sometimes we might be talking to angels unawares, because the scriptures say so. We believe, we got faith in the RFID chip that it's going to cause all people to take it. We got faith that the missiles is going to hit this place, man. We got faith in everything, man. The world, the Lord got an everlasting salvation world without end, and his Father's house is many mansions, man. But we learned it through Yahawashi, through the elders and apostles, the great millstone. That's the great report right there, man. It was a great report. That's why we heard the word and we started running. Wanting to tell everybody, man. All right? And at the end of the day, because, like the scriptures say, let me see. It says, by the word of God, so that things are seen were not made of things which do appear. Because at the end of the day, if niggas seen it, man, niggas be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? They'd be faith. They ain't no need to have faith in that, If you understand what I'm saying, faith is things not seen, man. That's what we say. Nigga got to see it to believe it. As you should say. Hey, we don't got to see it to believe it. We believe Yahawashi. He is, and he's the deliverer. He's the savior, man. All right? We believe that. Matter of fact, I'm going to end it in 1 Thessalonians 1 and 10. Yeah, 1 Thessalonians 1 and 10. I'm ending it here. End it out. This book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 1, verse 10. And it says, ye are witnesses. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to verse 9. Beautiful, beautiful. 1 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 9. For ye remember, brethren, our labor and travail, for laboring night and day, because we would not be chargeable unto any of you, we preach unto you the gospel of Yahawashi. So we laboring, we working to preach to the world, man. Whether they hear, whether they forbear, whether they believe it or not. The Lord has set us up to work and preach the words, man, of the Yahawashi, the gospel, which is the good news. Verse 10 is the point. Ye are witnesses, and Yahawashi also, how holily and justly and unblameably we behave ourselves among you that believe, man. As ye know how we exhorted and comforted and charged every one of you as a father do his children, that ye would walk worthy of Yahawa, who have called you unto his kingdom and glory. For this cause also thank we God without ceasing, because when you received the word of God, which ye heard of us, ye received it not as the word of men, but as it is in truth the word of God, Yahawashi, which effectually worketh also in you that believe. Hey, we believe, man, because we had faith, man. All right? And part of having faith, man, you know what I'm saying, is believing in Yahawashi, man. And believing Yahawashi is going to get us out of this hellhole. All right? Because we're tired of this place, man. We're ready for this place to go. We're ready for nuclear missiles to hit this place, man. All right? We pray that Yahawashi come in and deliver us, man. We want Yahawashi to destroy this place with chariots. We want to go back home to Jerusalem, man. We're tired of our people being sick. We want the curses to get off of us, according to Deuteronomy 28 chapter, starting at the 15th verse, man. You know? But, you know, I hope brothers and sisters edified through the will and power of Yahawashi. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawashi. Double honor to the elders and apostles, the great millstone that taught me this truth. Peace salutations to the brothers that's laboring. I just want to say keep pushing through the will and power of Yahawashi. By Shimmer Kakadash. I just want to say shalom. Stay up, brothers and sisters.